So we had the Hall of Fame inductee. Well, they haven't officially got inducted, but we announced the 4 last night in Jared Allen, Sterling Sharpe, which I know you did not play against.
No.
Then there's Antonio Gates.
Played against Antonio Gates.
And then the last one is Eric Allen, which I know you didn't play against him at all. When you look at where these guys are in their class, how would you assess their careers in the National Football League?
Man, you know, obviously I haven't had an opportunity to really watch Eric Allen or Sterling, but I had an opportunity. I play a lot of golf. Well, I used to play a lot of golf with Sterling. You know, back in that day when I was in Arizona, he used to come to all of my golf events. But watching Jared Allen and
but you didn't play against Jared Allen, did you?
Yeah, he was in Minnesota.
Early.
Yeah. So I played
back into his.
Exactly. So I played against him when he was in Minnesota, and he was a guy that you definitely had to put a hat on, especially on third downs, because you knew he was coming around the edge and to do his little.
I was about to say, was it here or was it here?
I think
it was one of them.
Yeah, I couldn't remember which way it went,
but
you did not want to see that doggone celebration. But he was he always wreaked havoc when whenever I had opportunity to watch him back in his Minnesota days, KC days. But I feel like when he got to Minnesota, that's when he really started to take off. And Antonio Gates, man, he kind of made it popular for tight ends. You know what I mean? Back in the day, you know what I mean? For what he was able to do for what I can remember, the tight ends that I love watching was him and Tony Gonzalez. You know what I mean? Those were the tight ends, back in the day. And my man McMichaels from Miami. Is it Jeremy McMichaels?
Miami, University of Michigan?
No, Miami Dolphins.
Oh God, you losing me now.
Yeah.
From back in the day?
No, not back in the day. He was in the 2000s. He played with Chris Chambers and all those guys.
Yeah, I wasn't watching Miami.
Yeah,
Miami
but anywho,
it was horseshit. I wasn't watching no damn Miami.
But you was with the Jets, so you saw him twice a year.
No, Chris Chambers wasn't with the Jets. I mean, he wasn't with Miami. It was O.J. McDuffie and Rondé Gaskin and like Lamar Thomas.
So what was your last year with the Jets?
2000.
So you just
or 99. I'm sorry, 99.
Yeah, you just missed it there. But those Tony Gonzalez and Antonio Gates, those were the tight ends, during their time. So they made it fun to see tight ends, running seam routes, dunking the ball and doing that celebration. So to watch those two guys' career and watch them play.
Yeah.
I thought it was definitely well deserved.
So one guy that many people thought could possibly have gotten in based on beating Tom Brady twice in the Super Bowl, having I guess you could call him playoff Eli, or what the case is, did not get in. Do you think he deserved to get in as a first-time ballot Hall of Famer? Because I personally did not think that he deserved to get in as a first. I do think he deserves to get in.
Yeah.
And whether I get in as a first-timer or a last-timer,
no matter.
I'm in the damn room. Do you think he deserved to get in the first time?
I did not think he deserved to get in the first time. But remember, I'm going back to the question before we got on air, like what goes, and you didn't have the answer to it, but I want to know what goes in the process on the number of guys they select each year.
I have no idea.
You know what I mean?
I have zero idea.
Because Luke Kuechly, I thought Luke Kuechly would have been
got in, but
no doubt about it. No. So, but like you just said, you pointed out, when you get in, it doesn't matter, you're in.
See, and that's the thing. It's so funny because me and Paul Pierce, my running mate on Speak, we just be having conversations about different stuff when dudes get mad about something. And I always ask him, why is he mad?
Right.
Okay, so I'm not a starter in the All-Star game. Yay. But I'm in the All-Star game.
Right.
I've been in the Pro Bowl, and I wasn't a starter before.
Me too.
But I've been in the Pro Bowl, and I was a starter. I'm still in Hawaii with everybody. I don't care.
Yeah.
So I think about that sometimes, and I just don't know. But I don't know the criteria on how they pick who needs to go where and how they get into the Super Bowl. I have like zero idea.
But no, I did not think Eli would get in as a first ballot.
So we have a photo, Pete, of next year's candidates. I want you to take a look at these names and tell me what you see.
Okay.
Who you see possibly getting in.
I could definitely see Fitz getting in there. I mean, he's top 3.
You got Larry Fitzy, Jason Witten, Drew Brees, Frank Gore, Shady, one of my guys, Julian Edelman.
For sure.
You got Dez Bryant. You got Marquise Pouncey, Phillip Rivers.
Then again, it's going to come
Geno
back
Atkins.
to how many guys they're taking.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
2 locks are Breeze and Larry, in my opinion.
I would think Drew Brees and Larry Fitzgerald would certainly. Man, I was getting ready to read this thing. Drew Brees and Larry Fitzgerald would certainly get in. Jason Witten would certainly get in.
Yes.
And I believe
Frank.
Shady McCoy may have an opportunity because he has 2 Super Bowl rings. Yeah. Saquon Barkley just broke his Philadelphia Eagles record. Yeah. And he my motherfucking homeboy at FS1.
And you talking about first ballot, right?
Or you just talking
about getting in general?
First ballots is going, in my opinion, is going to be Larry Fitzgerald, Drew Brees, and Jason Witten off that list if it's first ballot.
Okay. But Shady's definitely getting in.
Yeah, Shady will get in. Yeah, for sure.
Shady getting in.
Crazy ass.
We absolutely hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more from us, hit that subscribe button for all videos, full episodes, and exclusive content from the show. And don't forget to find all facts, no breaks on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.